Delighted to be in Sheffield, in camp with WBO middleweight king, Billy Joe Saunders. How are you, son?
Not too bad, Coogie boy, not too bad. Just chilling in the gala pad. Just getting ready for the gym.
It'll be, by the time this goes out, around 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks rather, till you're out in Canada against David Lemieux. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, Coogie, excited. You know, we've got Christmas on top of us, so a nice win, go through, chill out Christmas, back in New Year, and look for a big one. So, well, this is a big one, but look for a bigger one.
Is the plan for you to obviously spend a couple of weeks in Canada before, obviously, the fight, just to get used to climate, etc., time change?
Well, we've got 4 weeks now. I'll be out next week, the end of the week, 3 weeks. So I'll be out in Canada for 3 weeks, doing my stuff, owning the place 3 weeks till I get in the ring, do what I've got to do, on the plane, back home. Jobs are good on that.
I thought we might have seen you in Belfast over the weekend. Obviously, Canelo was there, and I thought you might have just popped up.
Do you know what? I was speaking to Anto, and I was coming. He got me tickets and everything, but you know, I've got a big fight to concentrate on. I'm a month out, and my mind's on that. All the boys did well. Fantastic show. Looked about 10,000 people there. Everyone performed. You know, shame about Jamie, but he'll come back 100% be world champion. So I just got to do my part now for MTK and stay champion, which I'm very confident of doing.
Saw a tweet from David Lemieux the other day, actually, saying, I think, a month until your ugly something gets something. Trying to bleep the words out myself, Billy.
Ugly something gets something. We'll see, we'll see. Well, it's only a month till he gets an extremely tasty boxing lesson. Extremely tasty boxing lesson, so... Listen, he can say what he wants to do, I can say what I'm going to do, but what really counts is when that bell goes ding and we've got 36 minutes in there of each other. That's what counts, not the 100 hours we've got building up to it now. 36 minutes when the bell goes from round one or less. That's what really counts.
Do you actually rate David Lemieux as a fighter?
I rate him as a fighter. He can't box. You listen, he's knocked out a few... you know, if you do the maths on it, you know, Andy Lee's just as big as puncher, and I've been in with some big punchers. You know, so he can fight, but listen, we're not in there to fight. We're in there. I'm in there to put a display on. I'm in there to box and to showcase my skills. And I just don't see anything he's got that's going to bother me, to be honest with you.
What, or are there any concerns you have about fighting in Canada? I mean, this is the first time you would have kind of travelled over the pond, if you like, to have a fight. So is there anything that concerns you about going out there? Listen,
not really. I mean, you see robberies happen everywhere now, but, you know, I know that I've got a good team around me to make sure everything's fair, to make sure it's a fair playing field. Look, if it's a close decision, you never know, the home fighter could get it, so I'm not planning on making it close. And I fancy myself to do a good job on him, and, you know, it might not even go to points.
Are you indicating that you'll be looking to knock David Lemieux out?
I'm not indicating I'm looking for anything, because if you look for it, it never comes. But I just got a feeling. I just got a feeling that it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good. It could be a bad one, but you know, go with your gut feeling. And listen, if I thought this job was too big for me, I wouldn't be going to Canada. Wouldn't be going there to do that. You know, this job is a good job. David Lemieux, he does what he does well, but also I do what I do well. And you put a good man, a good big man against a good small man, it's always the same story, isn't it? He's only a little short little fella, isn't he?
Off the back of your win over Willie Monroe in September, it was important to get that momentum going, you fighting a fight like this against Lemieux in December, because you've been inactive over the last 2 years, I mean, of your own admission. Yeah,
I mean, I just didn't want to go and fight once this year. I mean, if it was down to David Lemieux, then we wouldn't have happened this year. It would have happened next year. And I just want to be busy now. To get the big fights, you've got to be busy, and to stand a chance in winning them, you have to be active. And you know, it's the change my team around, change everything all around. So it's a new start. So I want to be out. I set a goal twice this year. I don't care who it is. I want to be out twice this year, and for my own mind, I just want to get out twice. So that's the way we are.
Just finally, obviously, the talk over the last week is that Canelo will rematch Golovkin in May next year. Your thoughts on this?
I personally think that if it goes to points again, I think that maybe you might even see, if it's anything like last time, it'd be Canelo a win, but Canelo didn't win the first one, Golovkin did. So I think Golovkin to beat Canelo has to knock him out. Have to. Without a doubt. Depending
on your fight situation for 2018, is the possibility that you will go out to presumably Las Vegas?
Most definitely. Listen, they're very. That fight appeals to me because I want the winner. So most definitely, if I've got nothing booked in, I will be out there that weekend to watch that fight. Maybe get in the ring and throw a few punches after. Maybe.
I don't think they like that sort of thing out there, do they? I mean, here we love it, but out there, it's like that press conference when you said whatever you did to Canelo. I don't think they quite appreciate that, did they?
No, but listen, that's the reason why we got the best boxing fans in the world, haven't we? Because we make big things out of nothing in this boxing world. But I think that you got to have a little bit of tension and animosity amongst the fighters because you can't all love each other because it'd be a bit of a, I don't know, it wouldn't be exciting, would it? So I think that you got to have a little bit of hate there for a fighter, but after, you can shake his hand and do what you want, but just beforehand, you just got to have that little bit of spite there.
Billy Joe Saunders, thank you very much for talking to the Cassius and Helder show. Best of luck in camp, and hopefully I'll be out there to support you in Quebec.
Thank you, Coogan. Look forward to you being out there.